Okay guys, this video is how to find the hottest clients, the low-hanging fruit, if you will, how to put together your call list. It will take you an hour, 2 hours to put this list together, but then once you are ready to get on the phone, you'll just be able to rip through the list. And I'm going to show you how to find, again, the hottest market. You'll be able to get the name of the name of the business owner, their website address, their email address, their phone number, their fax number, their mailing address. So however you want to contact them. So here we go. Let's say I've decided to go after the niche of plumbers. Let's say my local area, let's say the city of Torrance. So I want to keep the cities in population less than 500,000, but actually 50,000 to 300,000 is a lot better. Again, we're always going after the low-hanging fruit. This is like the wild, wild west out here. There's tons of business. It's like a big turkey shoot right now. So let's say I decide to go for Torrance plumber. So I go to Google and I type in Torrance plumber and I see what comes up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look over in the pay-per-click ads over here and who right now is paying. Uh, these guys, they recognize the value of being on Google. They're now paying to be on Google. And what we're going to do is we're going to get them here in the Google Maps section and get them here in the organic section. So when they do this, they'll be here, they'll be here, they'll be here, and it's really going to be huge value for them. So we see the first one, Newton Plumbing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. I'm going to hit Control C, and then I'm going to hit Control F to find, and then I'm going to hit Control V to paste. So what I did is I put Newton Plumbing in the find button, and then I hit next. And the only place they come up on the first page is their paid ad. So what we're going to do is say, hey, we can get you into the map section, the first people look. And also if people scroll down, we can get you listings down in here as well, so that you can be all over the first page of Google. And this is what we do for you. So since they're not, these guys are a prime target for us. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in and we want to look up in the Whois database, who owns their website. This will be the first place we look for the owner. So what I did, I went to Google, I typed in Whois lookup, and the second one here is Network Solutions. This is my favorite one, so I'm going to go to Network Solutions, although you can use any of these other ones. Then they're going to have a box. Then I'm going to go Control V to paste that domain name in the box. And it's going to be slow, but it's going to come up. So what it's going to do right away, okay, it gives me this information here. So I'm going to go Control C to paste that. I'm going to open up Notepad here. I'm going to post the information in here. So far I have Scott Crothers. I have an email address. I have an address if you'd rather walk in. And I have a phone number so far. Now what I want to do is, since pretty much a lot of people that we go after, they have either doctors are going to be licensed with the state medical board. A lot of the plumbers, landscapers, painters are going to have a contractor's license. So what we can do is go to the board of your state, whether it's California or New York or Washington, wherever you're at. So California contractors, let me spell it correctly. And usually that California Contractors License Board right there. So we're going to go there. And we go check licenses. And so what was this? It was Newton Plumbing. So we can click on business name. Oh yeah, while we're waiting for that to come up, or maybe not. Well, so we type in Newton Plumbing. And then that's going to pull up that. So while we're waiting on that, also we're going to type in Newton Plumbing.com. I think that was his address. Okay, we could have cut and pasted that. And so, yeah, there's his website. So we'll be able to get a lot of information out here probably. So home, well, I don't know, this website's got a lot going on, but I'm sure there's a contact page. But you see down here, Newton Plumbing. Here's a phone number. Oh, we got his fax number. Here's another email address. We might as well take it. So we highlight it, Control C. We can paste in there. So we've got 2 email addresses, fax number, phone number, address. Pretty sure we have the owner's name there. So what we did, we're back to the contractors, state licensing board of contractors. Where was he at? Okay, he was in Los Angeles, Newton Plumbing in Los Angeles. So we click on the license number, and computer's running a little slow. So again, we have phone number and we have the business information. Then we come down here to personnel list, and we click on that. And again, my computer's running a little slow. Okay, yeah, there we go. Scott Stephen Crothers. This shows up as the president, CEO of this business. So we've got all this information in here. And this is plenty of enough to go on. And so again, he is on the first page. He's paying to be on the first page of Google. So definitely all these people right here, if they're in this section, they're not coming up here, they're prime targets. Also, if you want to find other targets, what you can do is just print up this page, everybody that's on this page. So these are not our prospects since they're already on the first page of Google. But if we go to next, and that will, everybody on these pages, we can start checking them out and finding out who are our prospects. But again, these are the people, the main ones, the low-hanging fruit you want to go after. And then finally, or maybe not. Okay, there we go. We're back to the first page of Google. You see these people on Google Maps. If you click this button, it'll take you to Google Maps. And again, you'll see who's on page 1 of Google Maps. And what you do is scroll to page 2, 3, 4 of Google Maps, and you'll find more prospects there. You can also, if you have the actual Yellow Pages, the big Yellow Pages book, you can go in there, look under your heading for your city. Who has the biggest ads in the Yellow Pages books? Those are people that are paying a lot of money every month to be in those, to pay for those ads. So if they're paying hundreds of dollars a month to be in a book that nobody uses anymore, why not be on the first page of Google? So those are your prospects. And if you are still interested, you have my contact information, so get back to me.